getting a lot of headroom over towards that A site via long. Can stop them, but now getting a very, very rude awakening. Teammates now en route, a full nade set as well, making its way into that A play. And Fnatic realizes the player inside of that bathroom. NQZ finally dealt with Snow, just decapitating. Jacasmo just flourishing under the new organization. 3 kills immediately, and that's a wrap. There's no way DGC can even think about this one.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
But there's also a segment that will just see the injustice and think nothing matters. Just gonna hate for hate's sake. But yeah, so far so good for Fnatic. They need the results with these changes. Snow, just devastated on the peaks. The flashes are beautiful. Davideus offers nothing in response. The bomb goes hunting out on bridge though, and Davideus sweeps up 2 more. So suddenly a 3-on-2 here for paiN, where that bomb is out in the open.
Eagle's in a very good position on the flank, coming in from behind. He's going to find a freebie on the playMF. Make that 2. The double-double between Bigu and Davideus. That is... They completely abandon any information out towards connector and toilets for that one as well. So paiN are going to be constantly antsy. Deep Heaven smoke comes out. It's going to be a B pop, and rotation from paiN are going to be in position. Davideus this time doesn't have a smoke to help him out in this position, but he does have Snow getting actual numbers. Not just the 1, but the 2 in total. And incendiary to the site itself will delay for just long enough that they can even consider setting up for a boost for NQZ to peek back out over. They decide against it. Bigu still clearing what he expects to be as a lurker, but Fnatic are still low and in risky territory. The bomb dropped on Briggs, no way to regain it. NQZ even goes for the peek out wide, gives the risk of letting that advantage whittle down, but he'll stay alive. And paiN are still convinced that someone has to be coming in from behind.
Yeah, they're
Fnatic has to be making a
hyper-paranoid.
move. They can't be just sitting and waiting for death, but I hate to break it to you, paiN. That's exactly what's going on. playMF swings out wide, doesn't get anything, and neither will Jacasmo. Snow with 4 massive kills on that B-hole. Long control, one of the first times we've seen this contested, while Crims has just gone down in what he was hoping would be an aggressive lurk. Nice kill from Fair, though, to respond. That leaves this as a quick pincer on the Bigu that could be made possible. The problem is that Davideus has come through. That one flashbang in his pocket could be critical. The smoke to the middle of the bomb site. Jacasmo will be hurrying his booty forward. Fear, though, swings out wide into Davideus. Jacasmo does the same to Bigu. David really looked like he had the advantage over there, but simply can't make it work. Fnatic, comfy little start on the A side.
Yeah, a little staggered hits towards that A site. Just nice, simple flash work into long, and able to coordinate between long and the bathroom's entrance into that.
Right, so for Fnatic, it might be that the higher the variance you're bringing in from the T side, the better it could end up being for you. Kill on the Jambo is good from Bigu, though, and he's going to be able to hold on to connector because of that. It's been a largely uncontested zone for both teams, but now Fair wants to recommit in and find this backstab. Spotted out the shadow, heard the footstep backwards, and Bigu's ready, but he's not going to get the kill. Looks very similar to that last round, the way he died, but they do still have themselves an advantage given to them courtesy of Snow re-aggressing to find Crims, who's poking and prodding.
Yeah, just trying to operate as a lurk. And with him dead on one extreme, that should signal something here to paiN. Little spot check, flash out from Jacasmo is just overhead, but NQZ doesn't hit the shot. Back to 3-on-3, Digit up close and personal inside of those bathrooms. Spam does connect on him, but they don't know for sure that he's in here. One player down, another committed to the reload. Jacasmo has to commit to that plant, but they still don't account for Digit, who starts to emerge from that smoke and can deal with that player on the plant. Fear right behind that smoke as well. Digit allowed chance to reposition, but bomb not reacquired here by Fear. It's still out in the open, and with low time on the clock, has to take the fight. And Digit goes out and complies. Fnatic, by the skin of their teeth, by the in-game leader. Chase down that frag, rather.
The focus is still going to be over here on the B1 side, but a boost up on top of Jacasmo from Jambo will find him an opportunity that he can't make much of still. 40 seconds and the trigger will be pulled. It's a B-side hit to come through. Close and personal is Snow right next to the wood, but he reveals position and he sees the shadow, still gets the kill. Moves back over, hunting for the AK, doesn't want to reload, but now it's going to be all on Davidos. Good for the one, Op covering him off on the other side. blamF will be able to trade, and now Fnatic close the distance to that B bomb site. Bomb can be planted, but they've tossed it out in the open. Who's going to go back and pick it up? Those smokes have got plenty of time left, so they don't have to worry too much about it. But now does Bigu want to try and make this round work for them? 2 versus 3. He's not even close by. He's going to call it quits.
That's so frustrating. I mean, Snow doing a lot of, sending a lot of bullets down range and only coming away with 1 kill. He basically becomes a dud on the remainder of the hold because he's fishing for that AK.
Oh, ready to receive another spot for the A4, but he'll do well with just the A1. 2 quick kills, and that's all you can ask for. Davidos with a smoke down to be able to give Digit a bit more space to creep and crawl forward as well. They're going to realize there's no one in short, and Fnatic also realizing pretty late. Actually, we would like a second prong to this assault. Right now, they just like a second player in it. Crimson Jacasmo are left in a 2 versus 4 with NQZ covering off a rotation into connector. He cannot afford to miss a shot though. Digit, well, he'll make sure that NQZ doesn't even need to fire one. Behind, head spotted, and taken off. paiN find 4 and keep just as many alive. A Molotov could have spread.
Yeah, not a set lineup.
Digit has the big chance. He's given up his position.
Why has he done that?
They don't realize it. They think he's up top. Digit still had the opportunity, but he's not able to put it to use. Still, 1 for 1 is better than nothing at all.
Right now, Bigu looking to reinforce that A bomb site. He will join Davideus. Fnatic creep into towards this A bomb site, past the bathrooms, and now starting to make their noise and presence felt. Molotov out. Bigu will swing immediately off of that contact. And Fnatic are still a little tepid, still unsure about whether or not they continue to pursue this. Flashes are great, the Molotov's the back site, but Davideus has found another, and he'll just continue ripping heads. blamF inside of the connector, 14 seconds. This ain't the way that you win a round. Last round of this half will fall the way of paiN. There is no way that Blame can win or salvage anything, and it will just be another head added to the tally there for Davideus. A 7-5 half for Fnatic, though, on this attack.
What's new here today? The Slack, trash, yeah, like always. What? Holy shit! Whoa! What? Where am I?
Do you want to try?
Yes, I do.
Don't think. Come on.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
May not be a like-for-like example, but a pretty solid half, all things considered. Oh wow,
no.
very aggressive move from Biguzera, and Jacasmo's dead. Fear good on the response, though.
He's going to be in a difficult spot. Jambo's actually got an incredibly aggressive, and he keeps the pressure going. Surprisingly enough, even though he's only 1 player here, he keeps on just swinging out, spamming forward, taking fights, and now having his head taken off. He's buying time, he's buying space. It's Blame coming in from behind, and when he hears those flashes being thrown, he's waiting for a second as well. Blame's not going to have an easy kill, though. NQZ turns around to look for the duel, will not win it. For the next 5 seconds, I guess, because Fear has now made his way over through to heaven. Will Crims expose himself? A veteran player who's savvy in spots like this. Now Fear has been spotted out. Crims will keep himself nice and safe and comfortably tucked in away to safety. He does end up giving up his position and his life with a Digit. Now caught between 2 angles again. It's Blame on the flank and Fear to enable. Fear will disable his life though. 8 on the board for Fnatic. Jambo's in a much more traditional opping angle initially, but he will give it up within 20 seconds or so. Repositioning back out over for Blame F to go for a jump spot just in case there's anyone in connector, rather in toilets. Blame, though, with a divider smoke, will look to play close to it and use Jambo as cover fire. paiN are not finding progress across this map. This B-bomb site feels no risk at all, and you can already see Crims is making a play to rotate back over. Blame even goes through the smoke, aggressing forward, will spot the bomb but not get the kill. Snow really vigilant for any such play to be made.
Yeah, it felt like a very good adaptation or adaptation there from Fnatic to have the AWP look to long and Blame push in short, but now they've equalized back to 4-on-4, and Digit's now probing to B.
Smoke timing is good over here, though. Jacasmo's going to be given a lot more space to just focusing on the short. Digit doesn't have a chance to start moving in through that smoke, and when you lose your lurker in NQZ, suddenly all that pressure is back on your shoulders. A quick rotation back to the B-bomb side. Jacasmo reveals position, but will not give up life. He'll stay in the conversation. Need to pop open a smoke that was going to be dissipating regardless. Jambo puts it to good use. 2 quick kills found as Snow and Digit are only going to be names on his kill feed.
Yeah, Davideus is just going to run and hide, try and save that AK he possesses, and he'll deny Jambo his ace. 4 kills from that AWP. As soon as it graces the server, suddenly paiN have nowhere to go. And with the role adaptations, Fears also looked pretty solid. Only their opening foray into a strange situation with paiN on this map. One that they're hoping that they can close cleanly. Davideus, immediate upgrade. Galil to AK. Crims is down in con.
I like Blame F's position over here, though. He's taking that 5 versus P, who loses it, while Jacasmo will take his own little victory. They're losing numbers on Fnatic, and this is going to look like paiN's first gun round win, unless you can have Jambo pull out that magic wand again. Fear is putting himself in position to succeed. Should he find the kill on the Biguzera, you could have Jambo get up to similar success. Now, kill number 1 comes through. Fair is found in second, but Jambo scoped away. Snow's looking elsewhere. Jambo's going to turn the corner pretty soon. No, he isn't. At the end of the day, now it's just a guessing game for Fair about where he's supposed to go. The smoke that's been completely whiffed. And with one that's a little bit more accurate on the B-bomb side, Fair is just going to move forward and look to save that up.
Yeah, definitely should just go and grab that thing. I couldn't believe that neither of them considered that as a possibility. Jambo didn't clear towards the front of bathrooms, never looked to party.
Jambo's in an incredibly aggressive position.
This is how he picked Biguzera last time when they were just slow creeping into this A-bomb site.
Well, they do hear Blame F going for the jump spot. If they're going to be going for the hard read over here, then Jambo's a dead man. Davideus has been given the call from earlier on. Blame will pick up not just 1 but 2, though. Pushes in through his own smoke back out to long to maintain control and take the fight versus Digit rather than the Digits on the other side. Blame nestled away, picks up kill number 3. Bigu and NQZ left in a 2 versus 4, and Bigu still got control. He's still bringing it back in, putting a case up for himself to be the MVP of this round, and with NQZ picking up yet another frag, Blame has to go for the full ace clutch.
He's read it perfect. I mean, he's down con. He's going to beat them at this B-bomb site at a very fast timing. He can get to this long pipe, but the post-plant positions are very, very strong here for paiN.
It's that smoke that makes it a problem, and NQZ is considering the possibility of someone to come in through Monster. Bigu's gonna know he's gonna make the call. He's gone already, but Blame's not even trying this. Blame's not even trying this.
Biguzera got picked off last time haphazardly, sort of clearing towards that A-bomb site, but if there's an absence of pressure, could call his troops back. They're all set up outside of that B-bomb site. Nice. Biguzera has been found. They've aggressed out towards long as well, so paiN will be on a timing here that they have to hit soon.
paiN have stalled, they've paused, they're trying to take it slow, and that's where they do find their success. A flash to follow, but it ends up being a team flash as well. Jacasmo gets a double because of it, and now you're in a 4 versus 2 where Fnatic have got the ultimate advantage. Even a quick drop, little stop and stare from Crims. It is 12 for Fnatic.
How quickly Biguzera was sussed out on his fake attempt. Far from optimal weaponry here for paiN. They have that open NQZ's possession.
Oh my
Tech
goodness.
9 in possession as well. Jacasmo, just barely spotted Digit. The smoke faded, so they know that there's a player inside of short. Jambo up close inside of the bathrooms, and he'll deal with 2 immediately. There's nowhere to go. They have very little room to work off of. A 5-on-2 where Bigu barely breaks through to bathrooms. But Davideus has caught BlameF on a reposition. Crim's encroaching on that flank from Con. And backed up doubly so, has support right behind him, and Jambo will lock things down completely. Fnatic, opening round victory versus paiN, one of our lowest ranked teams at the event, punching up to paiN.